Man, shout out to Cali Freestyle for cutting my hair, because I was bald and now I'm not. So I got some shit to cut. Oh man, well, hello everybody. I'm Angel Hill. I'm Caskey's best friend. That's the only reason why I'm here. The vibes at the venue are incredible. I'm trying not to blow out my voice even more because I've left it on the stage every single night. But I'm really happy to be here, and I'm glad to be doing this interview. So I appreciate you guys. I mean, I feel like I'm making a lot of people proud, and I know I'm making myself proud. There's a lot of times being an artist that you want to quit and that you want to stop. And I know that I'm still in a growing period, and I know that I'm at the very foundation part of my career. But I don't take any of this for granted, and I think that I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be right now. So this is definitely my first tour, and I'm not taking it lightly, as you can tell in my voice. Make it quick for you. So I was in a 5-year relationship, and I was going to get married. And overnight, it imploded. And so I moved to Florida, and I got to see my niece. And my niece knew that I was sad. So she drew me this little postcard. She's maybe 5 at the time. She drew me a little postcard, and all it said on it was, "Sorry you're sad, that sucks." And as soon as I read it, dude, I called everybody I knew, and I was like, holy shit, this is an album name? This is incredible. And then I got inspired, and then I dropped my first song, Flight to Florida. So it was like a back-to-back-to-back, I just listened to my intuition and sent it as soon as I felt it, I'm a songwriter first. I love to write music, and I love to write music for other people. And I spent probably 2-3 years just recording and trying to pitch records to people, and they were really good records that I feel like I wrote from the bottom of my heart. And maybe that's probably why they didn't get picked up. But I think that coincidence is God's way of saying anonymous. And I feel like that's Einstein. I didn't say that. Don't. But yeah, man, I basically was just sitting in the studio with my friends and Cass and my team that's been helping me out so much. And we just had so many good records that I wrote for other people from myself, that we just felt like it was a perfect time to put together a project, especially knowing that I was going on tour. Yeah. So everything just fell in line, a perfect little knockover of dominoes. Literally, I wrote it exactly what it's about. So I lived in LA for 7 years, and I saw a lot of toxic behavior. I saw a lot of, we'll keep it PG, but I've been to a lot of parties, and I really realized that partying wasn't my thing, and that when I met somebody that I didn't even have to party no more. I just felt like I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to live the life that I'm living. I don't want to party anymore. I kind of want to just settle down. And I know it's like a R&B record, and it feels like we're partying listening to it, but it's almost the exact opposite. It's really about, I don't want to fucking party anymore. Yeah. And I feel like now I'm taking my career way more serious. It's not about doing fun shit all the time. Sometimes it's about doing the shit you don't want to do. So, and lately I've been doing a lot of shit that I don't want to do, but it's really good for me. So I guess that was a really roundabout way of answering that question. Man, knowledge, because so when I got my heart broken, I had to go through a really long soul searching period. And I have a good friend of mine named Lucas Mack. I don't know if you know who Lucas Mack is. He is
I know the name, but
he is a breathwork facilitator. He owns Awaken Breathwork. He is, I would say, probably my biggest mentor other than Cass. And he taught me a lot about manifesting my own destiny. And after I got my heart broken, like I said, I really went down this path of trying to figure out how to co-create my life. I was in the vibe of, I'm learning that I'm really good at manifesting. When I speak something out loud and I say that I want to do something and I tell the universe that I want it, I go on and meet God halfway, and he meets me back. And so manifest for me was really just, when the universe feels like testing you, just take it on the chin and know that everything has its plan and everything has its space and you're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. And Manifrst was kind of my first song that I really felt authentically myself. And I was a topic that not a lot of people, may understand or believe in, and I felt like I do. And it's my obligation as an artist and in service to teach other people the knowledge that I feel like I've learned. So I'm not going to tell you what my old name was because we're not going to have people Google that. But I was sitting in basically a label meeting where everyone was kind of planning my jump into music. And my name at the time sucked. We'll just say that. And oh, damn it. Y'all can't see, but Cass is standing up just staring at me.
Tell him the name.
We're not going to do that. So
Anyways.
basically I was sitting there and they said, hey, your name now sucks. You should change it. And I swear it was immediately somebody popped their head around the corner. His name is Alexis. Popped his head around the corner and he goes, hey, Angel Hill's kind of dope. And everyone's like, yeah, that's it. And I shit you not, I think it was about a week later, I went and got my throat tatted with an angel. And I just full sent it. Angel Hill is the person that I've always wanted to be and that I was too scared to be. And, after meeting Cass is when I got my throat tattoo and when I started getting tattoos and really embracing who I am.
Yeah.
So Angel Hill is me. Even though the name came,
I was
shit.
gonna say you heard it here first. The tattoos that inspired the man. Right
I got
here.
Yup, you could do that because it's real. Yeah, so, but yeah, dude, every really honestly, and I'm not saying this because he's in the room and he could beat me up at any point, but like, Cass is really the catalyst of me being an artist because, I was an engineer, and he tells his story when we go out on stage, but I was an engineer when I met him. I did the Viral album, and he got to hear some music that I did and kind of, pushed me in that direction to really just embrace who I actually am. And if it wasn't for him, there's been a lot of times where I've called him and wanted to quit. So if it wasn't for Cass, I wouldn't be here sitting in this chair, having all these tattoos. Dude, I had never been around anybody that had been successful like that. I had never been a part of anything successful. So like martial law was something that I feel like showed me that it's possible, that like something so spur of the moment and intuition filled, because bro, everything he did was intuition filled. Like it was hey dude, COVID's going on, we gotta make this is gonna be sick, let's dial in. And in a week we had the whole album done. And no, I had no fucking idea. I had no idea, and I still didn't know it was going crazy until it started moving and everyone started calling me like, whoa, dude, whoa, you did this? And then it was, to me, it felt overnight and it felt unreal. To this day, I still don't even know what to do about it. So, but yeah, man, it was, I had no idea.
Yeah.
But I'm glad it did because it really helped curate my relationship with Cass. At the moment, terribly, but I think that that's part of it. I think that in embracing that and taking accountability that I'm not good at shit and being around people that are, like Manifrst has been somebody who's really kind of taught me the structure of how to do things and the business side with the artist side. My balance is terrible. You can ask my girl. I'm trying my best, but it's not easy, and I don't think it's easy for any artist, no matter what stage, no matter how big your team is. And it's just something you got to figure out now. And it's been hard, but it's been a blessing. That's a good story. Because it's not what anybody thinks. So I've never met Scott Storch.
Okay.
I've never been in the studio with Armin. I've been with Armin a lot. I left California in a frenzy, in a hurry, because I didn't want to live there anymore. Everybody was telling me it was career suicide. And this is something to follow your intuition on, and this is a lesson I feel like people can learn from. Everybody told me not to do something, and I felt deep in my heart that I needed to, and I moved to Springfield, Missouri. And I just, for some reason, knew it was going to work out. And I think within a week of being there, I got a call from Armin, who only heard of me because of Cass and You Don't Really Love Me. And he said, hey, I have this Scott Storch produced album. I need you to do whatever the fuck you did on You Don't Really Love Me. Please do that for me. And he sent me this record, and I recorded it in my uncle's house, which is the same house I grew up in. And I recorded it in my niece's, or my cousin's room, Savannah. And I sat on this tiny little floor, and I recorded it on like maybe a $150 setup. And I sent it back to Armin, and it just took off. And I think that's just a testament of, no matter what happens, just follow your gut. I remember, this is a small tidbit, but I feel like it's important. I remember somebody that was very important to me at the time, when You Don't Really Love Me was coming out. I was so excited about it, and I just felt it in my soul that it was going to change my life. I didn't know how. They said that You Don't Really Love Me will never change your life. And I knew that following my intuition and my gut that it would. And if it wasn't for that song, I wouldn't have anything that I have today. So I've never met Scott Storch. I want to. I tried to get everybody to go skydiving with me because it's in Fortnite, and I feel like that was appropriate, but nobody would do it. So this is Scott, let's skydive, please.
Tell him.
I think that I got incredibly blessed because Matt Cook, the owner of Ethika, kind of just stumbled upon me once again off of intuition and saw something in me that I didn't see in myself, and basically just wanted to help me grow. And they kind of just put me through an artist development period where I got to just go record in an incredible studio for about 3 years. And then they were incredible, and they kind of just, they're like, hey, now that we built you up, like, we just want to see you succeed. Go out and do your thing. And they've just done nothing but help me. So I don't even think right now I'm ready. You know what I mean? I think there's a lot of things. It's kind of like having a manager. You know, you don't need a manager until you have someone to manage. And I can handle everything myself at the moment. So I just, signing to Ethika was great. They really helped me out, and if it wasn't for them, I also would not be here. But I just, shout out to Ethika, man. Shout out to Ethika Music. I'm really inspired right now being on the road with everybody, being on the road with Tasty and Cass, and we're just all in a really creative space. I'm really inspired on the rap shit right now. I don't know why. Like, you'll hear it tonight. I mean, if my voice doesn't sound too shitty, but I'm just really inspired on just being the confident me and just making some fly shit. I'm kind of past the point of doing just commercial pop music. I think I need to embrace my Florida roots. I think I need to embrace what I grew up on and what I love the most, because you're not going to catch me listening to The Weeknd in the car. It's probably Boss Man D-Lo. So, it's like I love music like that, and I think right now is a good time for me to do it because I'm with the greatest rapper of all time. So to me, I get to learn a lot, and I get to grow a lot through it. So what's up, guys? This is Angel Hill, and you're watching Deathless while I'm getting my hair cut with my chain out.